What are we doing?
We're sitting in our house, listening to the plow truck plow behind us.
And our kids stomp upstairs.
Yep.
In a home that we didn't think we'd be living in.
Nope.
Had no intention of moving, really. Well, we had all the intentions.
Oh, yeah.
But it just wasn't time yet to move.
No, we thought we'd be moving maybe like this year or next year.
We had so much work to do on our house in the subdivision
Yep.
to even get it ready to sell. We did it all in a month.
Yep.
And I just got done, we just got done putting in a privacy fence. All that work and injury to my hands, basically to help whoever lives in it now have
Yeah.
privacy. So,
It was great for those 3 months we were there.
it was great. It was great for those 3 months. But now we're here,
Yep.
and we didn't. It's not quite what we dreamed of in the beginning, because we initially dreamed of being kind of secluded in the country, with woods way out in the middle of nowhere. And for some reason, the good Lord wanted us to be smack dab in the middle of everything.
Yep.
And we believe that the reason why he put us here is so that we can be stewards of this land, and so that we can be a blessing to this community and provide nutritious food. So that's kind of where we're at. We didn't grow up this way.
No.
This isn't
It's manifested over the last years. I mean, you can kind of see where that seed was planted and kind of sprouted, but where it really blossomed, I'd say, was last year. Last year, much like a lot of your year probably was last year, it was crazy.
Kind of thrown in our lap.
Yeah. I mean, we started with a quarantine where we didn't leave our house for a whole month. We didn't really do anything other than Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Like literally, we had no life for a whole month.
Yeah, we had a 5-star island.
We did. We spent lots of hours on it.
It was kind of an ongoing joke, really, where everyone said that my island, I was always underneath construction. I was always redoing things, creating rivers, placing things where I wanted, redesigning paths. And then we thought, man, this is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do this in real life. No, seriously, that's kind of what it feels like.
Because that started the seeds. Because we were planting in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, well, we could plant and we could try it. And we tried gardening in the past.
We did, and
I think our first year we did.
We went in the ground and we
tilled it up.
We tilled the ground, which we basically destroyed our lawn, and
yeah, pretty much.
I can't remember if we even got anything out of it that was worth anything.
The harvest was not good on that at all.
But then I built some raised garden beds last year, and that was great.
Yeah. We
had corn.
It was the best harvest out of the two, that was the best one we had.
Yeah, the 6-foot privacy fence that we built, my neighbors could see our corn growing over top of it. It was like, but we learned a lot from that too, because we could have had it better.
Yeah.
Really, the corn, I don't think we ate any of the corn, did we?
No, it was harvested too early, and spacing. We realized that spacing and trimming, which we kind of learned as we went with the
especially
trimming.
with the tomatoes.
Yep.
We made our own salsa.
Yep.
Although we bought some of those tomatoes.
We did buy those tomatoes because ours weren't ready yet, but we would have had enough.
But we got a lot of tomatoes. Yeah. But I don't think they were as big as they could have been.
Right.
If we would have trimmed it up, did a little bit better job on.
Yeah, we would have got much better tomatoes.
But
we got really good
it's called.
Broccoli and really good kale. The kale was really good.
Some good salads. I had spinach.
Yep.
Good spinach.
Yep. Zucchini.
Oh man, we had so much zucchini we didn't realize, because we don't know any of this stuff.
They're little seeds.
We had 19 zucchini plants.
Because they were little seeds when they started. So I put one, we did an egg carton. We did the zucchini.
We didn't plant all 19.
In egg cartons. No, we gave half of them away.
Yeah.
That was our garden. So
that was our garden.
Started, was our garden.
Going down a rabbit trail.
And then Josh for a while has been wanting chickens. And we had friends that got chickens. And we were like, well, we'll wait till next year and we'll get some chickens. And we kind of told a lot of people that we wanted chickens, so it was kind of known that, you know, Josh was going to be the chicken whisperer. And
Weisberger.
And so my dad thought it would be a great idea to drop off chickens at our house, 6 of them. And at the moment, we probably thought that was crazy. And I remember them being wondering what a reaction
It was a really
would
good
be.
nudge.
Yeah, it was. It was probably one of the
good.
best things that happened to us during quarantine, outside of the seeds, because it gave us, I mean, we have our dog, so that's a living animal, and then we have our kids that we have to take care of.
Which I didn't have when I was growing up.
Right.
I mean, we had a dog once, and it was barking in our basement, and my parents asked us, "You want to keep the dog or get a trampoline?" And
Oh my gosh. It was the 90s.
we chose the trampoline.
That was the 90s.
So I didn't grow up with animals at all. Our dog was my first experience with day to day having an animal and trying to adjust to how an animal even acts emotionally or anything. Like, that was all new to me. It was all different.
And I grew up with just dogs. We had dogs on and off as we grew up, but we'd never done livestock like that before. And I will say, I mean,
well, we ended up with meat chickens, which you can't get processed anywhere. You got to figure out how to do it yourself. Thankfully, we had somebody that helped us process them, and
it was very helpful, because I don't know what we would have done.
But now we've got an order in for 75 of them, because now that we're on the farm, we want to sell them, and we want to grow them out on pastured raised on the grass all the time. And we also ordered 52 chickens for egg layers, and we ordered 45 hens, some roosters, so that we can breed.
Yep, we're looking to get an incubator now.
And we have a surprise chicken coming.
Yep, can't wait to see.
We have no clue what it's going to be. It's a surprise. It's literally on our order. It's a free surprise chicken. And so we are going to be chicken farmers for the time being, and rabbit farmers with a rabbitry. So we're going to have a small rabbitry as well.
And we've grown in our research since getting the baby chicks, figuring out the gardening. We grew into our YouTube search, kind of grew a little bit, and we found Joel Salatin.
Yes, we went down. We actually got so into Joel Salatin and the way he practices and the way he farms that
the only vacation we took last year.
The only vacation we took last year, we went down to Polyface Farms in Virginia.
And that was really amazing to look and to see his production on such a large scale and how he does it and how he really cares about the animal. And we were able to
talk with him for a little bit, got to ask him questions. I actually got a book, and he signed the book. And we couldn't think any more highly of the way that he farms. So a lot of the things that we do are based on his farming practices and also off of Justin Rhode's.
And the permaculture kind of way of design.
And those methodologies. And that's the path we've been taking. And so
quite a roller coaster kind of year last year. And this year it looks like it's going to be just as much fun.
More. We have a 100-foot
greenhouse.
20 to 25-foot greenhouse. We have microgreens, which is like the new trendy thing, which is something we wanted to start when we lived in the subdivision. We finally have everything. We got the lights, we got the racks, we got seeds coming, and that is something that we can produce in our area in the winter time. So
those are going to be awesome.
Those are going to be awesome. Yeah. So we're going to be able to have salad mixture or salad mixes and stuff like that we can grow and sell even in winter. Some point when we have the greenhouse, we want to put microgreens and stuff out there and start growing up that production a little bit. And
so we went from a 1/4 acre homestead, that's what we called it when we were in the other house, to now we're at 12-acre homestead, and just trying not to go too fast, too quick, and taking it step by step. So we know what we have, growing what we have right now, and then eventually expanding into maybe a couple other things. But
we created a list of everything we wanted to do, and we had to
eliminate a couple
some things because, the problem is that when you jump into things real fast, for instance, the chickens.
Mm-hmm.
When we got the chickens, it was great because we had everything from
yes,
we didn't have a coop for them.
Yeah.
The privacy fence wasn't done.
Yeah.
So for them to be out in the yard and stuff like that, we didn't have that. Even our rabbits to this day, they're both in 2 different cages that it's really not what we want them to be in.
Right.
And so we've learned that you should probably have the area ready before you bring the animals in, instead of getting all these animals and then trying to figure out where they go,
right.
and then you're not raising them right.
Right.
And so, so that's been a learning experience as well. So we want to go slow.
For people that want to do it, we want to help
Yes.
get them started, because when we
It's not about us, and it's
Right.
not just about how much money we can make off this. It's about helping other people get started with this type of lifestyle, help
Yep.
training them or whatever, and help, and even
Because-
some of our equipment, renting equipment
Right.
out to people so that they can process chickens
Because
or
had it not
harvest.
been for YouTube videos or people that we had known in the community,
Mhm.
we would have been lost, and we'd have 2 meat birds that probably would have died because they
True.
were great. I mean, we didn't know what we were doing. We knew what we wanted. We just needed help getting from A to B on where we wanted.
Right.
And that's what we want to be for other people as well.
So, how do we end this?
We look forward to continuing to show you what we're all about.
I'm backed up on vlogs. This is about take number, I don't even know. And so it's taken a while for us to even get in front of the camera and say this. And so.
And for those that don't know, I mean, we've been doing vlogs and videos and for like 10 years now.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes with doing that. I mean, we're putting ourselves out there. And so we really had to think and pray about it and
Yep.
everything. And
If this is something we wanted to do or not.
so,
But we want people to, we want to inspire people, and we want to be a resource if they need it. And we want to keep you guys updated on how we're doing.
Yep. So I don't know where you're watching this at. If you're watching it on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching it on Facebook, like Blessed Dwelling.